I have a system. We change our system to every horse rather than change the horse to our system.
We've come down to Rob Palms here at Bunyip just to show our horses and why we think Rob is the best in the business and why it really fits with our system and giving our horses the best opportunity going forward. Right from the start, we've been big on setting the system up and getting each piece of the puzzle right the way through. What we think to be 100% focused on getting the best out of our horses, from buying them at the sales, the early education, and then bringing them through our system at Bindaree. Part of that is Rob Palm out here at Five Palms Equestrian. All our horses come here to be broken in. He sets the framework for their first stage of the journey. We've had a real focus on buying quality horses, and so part of that is making sure that they get the best start in their careers.
So my background is the equestrian world. So, you know, if I like a horse as a breaker, I would like to see horses get broken in the way that I want to ride them down the track. So they've all got to, you've got to keep their confidence, keep them happy, can't make them tired to make them rideable. They've got to want to work for you. They've got to want to work with you. So that's my main philosophy, is that they've got to work with you. You know, I don't want to be working against them, I want to be working with them. Breakers used to break their spirit. You break a horse's spirit as a breaker, it's not going to want to win races for you as a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old. You know, you do get some that are a bit fiery and a bit feisty, but you've got to work with them. You can't just break their spirit.
I think for me the biggest thing about the breaking in process is just the confidence that the horse has in themselves and the way in which they can just adapt. I really like training on a farm, and my horses need to be well educated, but also have that confidence that they can just do the work.
So the first day they arrive, you know, these horses have all been through the sales. They will get the bridle and the roller on, first day. Second day, they'll get driven if they're good. Third day, driven again, just with a little bit different technique. And then fourth day, they'll either be driven with have a saddle on and be driven with the saddle, or they'll go with the pony. I use the pony quite a lot.
It's actually really good to come down and see them go through that process, see them at the sales, and you form an opinion on their attitude, their action, and how they are as a horse, but then to come and see them just adapt so well in that environment, it's just really, really pleasing to see.
Some you might be on after 4 or 5 days, and some might take 2 or 3 weeks, anywhere in between that. And then once you're riding them, you know, we've done a lot of work to get them to the point where you can be on their back. Pony is an integral part of our breaking in process. Pretty much all the horses end up going or start off with the pony first couple of rides. You can see here now, she's just really relaxed with the pony there now, just getting that confidence back. We never do the girth up, bang, straight away at this early stage. One of my biggest philosophies is I don't want them to buck. I never want them to buck. That's why we use the pony a lot too, because some horses, if you get them to buck, they never stop bucking. You might not realise, but having, you know, weight on their back is a big thing. So just doing this, laying over the top of them, gets the weight on their back, weight in the stirrups, without me being sitting on top like a crash test dummy. You'll probably noticed why every time I hop off I give her a pat between the eyes. Say, good girl, you know, that's just positive reassurance. A horse can feel a fly land on their back, so if I'm stressed and tense and tight, she's going to feel that underneath me, and that's a recipe for disaster. And that was a very good, uneventful first ride.
A big part of setting up the business for me was to get really good people to work with, and I really enjoyed working with Rob. There's still plenty of opportunity to get involved in the stable. I think we've bought some really nice horses for the next 12 months and beyond. And if you like what you see today, we'd really love you to get involved. It's a great system. We're going places.